Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing absolutely phenomenal. It's your boy Ralph right here, back with you guys to give you guys a market overview call right now, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm seeing in the marketplace from last week to this week, and just let's walk through it together, right? Real quickly. And right now I'm on Euro USD. I'm on Euro USD, so I'm just gonna walk through some of the pairs that that I was looking at last week, so I can give you guys a brief up on what was going on, right? So as for last week, I was looking for reactions up into here on the last up candle before the down move on hourly time frame. Over here, as you guys can see, we literally blew right past it, sweep the highs, and then we started to get that distribution of ringers lower. Now, was I able to participate in this? I really wasn't able to participate in this. Was not one of my wasn't one of the setups that I was eyeing myself personally, and I wasn't by my screen when this happened, right? After it took off, cleared everybody the next morning, right? The next morning and the next day, we could see how price came back below this area, tested back the zone, right? That same zone and went back down, right? So if I go on a 30-minute real quick, if I go on a one hour, you should be able to see it. Perfect 1 hour on a 2 hour. Right, so pretty much what I did was I covered up that one big wick, right? That one big wick, so we can know what exactly is in there. And we can see how price easily went ahead and reacted into that zone. And then, we started getting some rejection, right? Now, as this week is about to start now, I already have point of interest in place. I have areas where I would like price to, come to, pause and go. But definitely, we have a point of interest right here first. And we'll point interest that's right here first. So we can see price come into this, respect this area, right? And since respect this area doing this, that's what I'm seeing personally right now. And then it could now ride back up, bring us back to this area, and then come down. Because so far, price is lining up, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. This look like I printed a higher low, right? Definitely, I would love for it to come down more, right? And blow right past and give us this area of entry instead. So that's a possibility. I'd say definitely watch out for it and enter from the last down close candle before your up move, right? That's what I highly recommend. Let's go ahead and get into the different pairs I have here. So right here we have, what is it? USD CAD. Right, I'm gonna go right into this. USD CAD, baby. So USD CAD, what's going on with USD CAD? So wow, this boy dropped. This boy dropped and it left without me. So in the previous weeks we've been looking at USD CAD for a sell-off, right? From up top. Some of you guys were able to catch and balance up top there. Some of you guys were able to catch back this throwback when price came back and true up. And some of you guys were able to catch this, right? Last up candle for the down move, price reacted there. Sold. I myself personally, right, I was looking for this area, but I missed it by a few pips. I gotta be quite honest with you guys. I was looking for that area to get tested. Although on that Thursday, I was looking for that area to get tested. By the time it was my trading session to trade, this had already left the building. So I legitimately let it go. I let it go. I was not even paying attention. I was hoping for here to get that reaction, earlier in the day, get that reaction into this. But I missed that reaction into this imbalance, and price did what it did afterwards, right? So it's only right, it's only normal, and it's just fine, guys. It's just fine. So USD CAD, that's what's going on. That's what I'm praying. But as you can see, USD CAD here, we can see price go ahead and clear equal lows, right? Equal lows, and come lower. Like I'm seeing this come lower, right? But yes, I know USD CAD wants to buy, but I really believe if you're gonna go ahead and sweep this lows, we could definitely go ahead and make it into, that you have an imbalance. We have a potential imbalance right here. I can show you guys off of the 4 hour. We're about to make it over there right now. We have an imbalance right here on the 4 hour. This point of interest can be deleted, and all of this as well can be kind of chopped as well. Okay, you guys see where I'm going with this. So over here, we have a point of interest right here. Last down candle for up move. We could react off of this imbalance or just react off of this. All I see this is as a distro, right up. By the end of the day, price is maintaining pretty balanced price action, right? We're sweeping this lows. After sweeping this lows, the next point of interest is here, or this down here on the last down candle. And when that happens, we could see now price raise up, right? And go up to the upside, right? Or give us at least some retracement from more downside, right? So let's be aware of that. Let's be aware as well that there's something here within this wick, right? So let's pay attention, let's be aware. And let's just be aware of what's going on in price. So last up candle for the last down candle for the up move, opening prices here. If I go back to, blast in the past, look at it. Ooh, what is that? Is that an hourly? Boy, like, boy, talk to me. Yo, this educator I love watching within the platform, and he always says, yo, talk to me. But that's where it's coming from. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Now I'm playing with y'all. But USD CAD, this should be. I'm gonna let the market tell us what's going on, what it really wants to do. But for now, I would expect retracement, right? I want to see price retrace back up. At least, we have a 4-hour last up candle. We have a 4-hour last up candle here that's not been tested. It's opening price, so we can retrace back into the zone and drop off. Minimizing it. I wanted to see this happening here, but personally speaking, as of right now, I don't see this happening, right? Like, I don't see that higher area happening just quite. If it does come there, I'll be playing that daily point of interest. And if we go on a daily real quick, we can see what's the daily last up candle for the down move. This right here, bro. This right here. We have a 4 hours, so retracement back up, reaction there, drop off, right? Ideally, I want to see this and then drop, but I think what may happen is that we may continue to drop, reacting to this imbalance and give us that reaction within this, right? Then take us up midweek, then we get the big sell-off midweek, right? I'm sure there's probably news to back it up, to back us up in this whole scenario as well. Take a look at it really quickly. What's going on in the factory, Forex factory for the news. I generally have only orange folders and red folders up. And as you can see here, we got Euro news coming up. We got USD news coming up on Monday as well. We got odd news as well. So there's a lot of different variety of news plays going on in the marketplace. So I definitely recommend for you guys to just look at whatever you're looking at and just be aware of what the market is doing. So personally, USD CAD, final form order, retracement into here, sell off, perfect. Going on to the next pair, like retracement to here, like that'll be the ideal sell. It's not down here would be the ideal buy, right? And I don't want to buy from right here. Like you can, right? Technically, like you can, because if you look at it on a 4-hour on a daily standpoint, daily there's a big imbalance between 1.25, 181, and 1.25, 500. That's a big imbalance, which I'm sure will get filled and potentially even hit the opening price of this candle if it doesn't bring us all the way down there. And get that rejection. Oh, look at it. We're not far. Like what, 100 pips out? And from the imbalance, we're like 50 pips out. So it's not much. It's something the market can easily do. Now going back on 80 USD. Yeah, this was a beautiful play. AU USD, we're pretty much breaking into this imbalance area. It's almost as if we're hunting equal highs at this point, because it's extremely bullish. For this to continue playing up, I'd love to see retracement back down here. Last down candle for up move. 50% of that play would be a good retracement. That'll be probably a 78.6 retracement. Now, if I go on a 4-hour, see what we see. 4-hour, I wanted this, but we missed it drastically. This thing ran crazy. So now going back to it, we got a 2-hour standpoint. We cleared out these highs right here, right? 2-hour standpoint. I want to see 1 hour. What do we see here? I'm trying to see where can price retrace to right now. Right? Where can price retrace to? And even if you look at it right here, price looks like it wants to clear liquidity. Like it wants to clear these highs. But I'm just looking at it from a standpoint like if I'm just trying to be smart, right, and eat the market's food the right way effectively, we're already at that 88.6. We already passed that 78.6, 86, and we're floating and we're playing within the zone. We're literally playing within it. Like, so look at how this is 78.6, 86, we're rejecting. So ideally, I want to see price retrace back. come back to at least to that 50% area. If it doesn't even, if it's not going to come back to, you know, the 786, 886 zones, for the buyers, we're going to see this distribution. I mean, accumulation, excuse me. So if I draw these fibs, from this low point here to this high point here, you guys can see 71%, 78.6. It's a given 10. And if I draw it just from this wick, because this is pretty structured, right? Look at it, 78.6, 88.6, 71%. And 71% still falls within what? In balance and prices right here. So I really suggest, guys, take a look at AU. It makes sense. It can retrace. Any retracement will get you to buy it, right? I still like these retracements, but at the end of the day, we got to be realistic. Price will only make it back to 50% and keep running the race, right? So just some awareness for you guys, and you probably similar play. Oh yeah, so you see, and use plays were in that 78.6 area, right? But if you look at it correctly, right, I'm gonna go on a 4-hour daily standpoint, right? And on a daily standpoint, you're looking at this. This looks like it's gonna blow right over this imbalances on the daily right now, right? Like blow right past it, which is what I would love to see, right? Fill this imbalance here on a daily. And I also like to get that retracement. That retracement gives us here, like if I put this in, right? So this is a daily lat, kind of prior up movement. Daily lat down for up move, we're not far from it. Like price could break, right? And then come back, retrace, test, and go. Let's not forget we have an AUD dudes coming up too. Tomorrow, so 9 p.m. Eastern time. So let's just be cautious, right? Because price can make its own move, do its own thing without alerting nobody, right? So now jump down from that daily to that 4 hours. So now you're seeing the play, right? 4 hour, we got our reaction. That reaction we didn't get on AU, we got it here. That same thing we that reaction from AU, we got it here on NU. Beautiful reaction. Price ran. All I need is a test, right? Like a test right back here, I'd be a happy man. Take it all the way up again, right? Because price has potential of clearing all of this, now reaching for all of this on top. All those are equal highs, right? So if it's equal highs, what's stopping price from going after it? Absolutely nothing. Price is either rebalancing or seeking to destroy. And in this case, I believe it's seeking to destroy. So that's what I'm seeing on NZD USD, right? I'll just suggest be patient. Let the market come back to you. And the market, I'm not even sure what way it's gonna run. Like I'd love to see a retracement, but until I'm sure of where it's gonna go, I'm not gonna pull no trigger. I'm not gonna pull no executions. But I definitely see price retracing, giving us an access to entry somewhere here by giving us like an accumulation, and we can run further, right? That's what I'm seeing. Based on the HQs I watch on Go Live, the different mentors that I'm paying attention to when it comes to trading and investing, guys, yeah, these individuals they're wonderful. I'm only able to see the way I'm seeing just because I study these guys on a day-to-day basis. I'm watching them. Even now that I'm aware, I've acquired the knowledge, I'm always constantly looking to grow, looking to learn, right? And I definitely believe everyone should go about doing the same thing, right? So now over here, XAG USD, personally speaking, I would love for price to like just ram itself all the way back down, right? And take us all the way up. So right here, we're looking at 1910. But if I now zoom into, lower time frame, right? Lower time frame, we see price is pushing up here from, but I definitely believe test back on this break here, right? 1829, right? I'm on a 30-minute right now. Let me go back on a 4 hour. Right now, we already tested on the 4 hour. We tested its opening price. 50% of that price needs to get tested, and something needs to go test the wicks, right? Let me be real. You need to go test the wicks. So if that's the case, let me jump in time frame, right? So right here we got an imbalance. Imbalance got filled, right? Imbalance got filled beautifully, beautifully. Wow. If I had taken the time to enter this trade, I would not have gotten stopped out. I would not have gotten stopped out. I would still be in this. I'd be in profit right now. Wow, awesome. That's good to know. That was in a good imbalance right here on a 1 hour time frame from this price between these two prices. I'm going to go ahead and delete this right now. But price can really jump from here. But personally, I want price to come lower. Reason being is just that, it just makes sense for it to do that, right? So last down candle, 906. But truth is, if I do get stopped out, guys, I want to let you know what's going to happen. If I do get stopped out, you guys see this wick that's here, right? That up close candle push. If I do get stopped out right here, or even down here, I'm telling y'all, like I put it below this wick. If I get stopped out right here, price makes it there, I'm entering another position from right there all the way to this bottom wick. Mind you, right? 1894 all the way to about like, what is this? 1804. So I'd be willing to risk that 100 pip risk, risking 1% of my account, no problem, right? Because the risk to reward is much greater because of where we are going and where we're positioned, right? Any trade from here, right? Any trade that's being taken from here, mind you that this trade is going to infinity and beyond. Equal highs. So that's what I'm seeing, right? So I definitely want you guys to like take a look at that, back test it, take a look at what you see and execute on what you see, right? Same thing here, GBUSD. GBUSD treated me nice last week. Shout out to my boy Manny. This man is incredible. I'm telling you guys, right? My guy Manny was looking at this setup, and I'm just grateful I was able to take advantage of it, right? So I was looking at this imbalance play right here. I believe, what was that? Was that the 30 minutes? I think that was 30-minute play. Yeah, 30 minutes imbalance right here. It stopped my imbalance out at first, then ran the play. Can you imagine that? Stopped my imbalance out, then ran the play, right? And as soon as it stopped me out, I gave myself another shot to market. That's why I'm risking 1%. So if I get stopped, I can just risk another percent. So I can risk up to 3 to 4%, with no problem, right? So that's what I'm seeing here on GU. Give the test and go. Here it could give the test and go again. It could just pause on this and run. But realistically speaking, I'm still being patient for this, right? Give it an overhead price, give it a 50%, I'll run with it. The risk reward makes more sense, but even if you did take it from here, it's not that big of a loss because at the end of the day, what? You're risking 1%. 12 pip stop loss, 13 pip stop loss, obtain a lot. So the risk reward makes sense. Risk to reward makes sense. When I say risk to reward, is just an example of risking one apple to gain 6 times more, right? Simple as that. You can always see it when you click on these things, right? So now moving back to it, let's go on a pound, see what's good with pounds. Pound, baby. Let's make some pounds. Let's make some peas right now, real quick, right? Bruh. Nah, playing with y'all. So right here, GBCAT. Okay, yeah, GBCAT. Oh, GBAUD. Excuse me, sir. So GBAUD, we came down with credit lows, which is all right. I wanted to see a retracement happen, but we did not get that retracement. Like price was like, no, you're not getting that today. But let me go fix my fibs. You guys can see right here now. If we're going ahead and clear this, I'm just missing, like, all this is so obvious. Like this trend right here, like, falling wedge, it ends up being breaks up, gives us that retracement, and then we get the sell off from there. That's what I personally want to see when it comes to GBP AUD, right? GBP AUD. That's what I want to see. Last upcount for down move, sell that from there. GBP CAD. That's my boy right there. That's my baby. So retracement back up. We didn't get a full retracement. We got like a half retracement. So if price could pause right here, bring us all the way up, because right now we're on an hourly, we're reacting off of this imbalances right here. Price can retrace right back up over here. Reaction, sell, cash. That's like cash money. Like we can use a fib tool to just check out fib commonalities and where we at. If we're not going to make it back to those areas, just from just a naked eye, I'm seeing this, right? Naked chart, boom. Price action can now trade back into this area because we traded to the 50%, right? We traded back then, we're probably like at a 23% now. We can retrace all the way back to the 76, 86, and I'd be grateful, right? So I'm just going to do it just so you guys have a mental view of what it is that I'm thinking and I'm doing. And it lines up, I can't even make this up no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't even make this up. So that's GBP CAD, right? It's going to be really interesting. If you guys want to have an app that lets you alerts, I already gave out a video. Go ahead and watch that video and show exactly how you can take how you can take a trade using my personal channel, or just the way that I'm trading, how you can take trades with it. You're gonna have an app also you can use, which is called investing.com. So you can set alerts for absolutely free 99. Yes, I said free. All right. So definitely take advantage of that if you don't have a paid TradingView membership, right? Nevertheless, I still find it worth it. And even if you don't have it, you're not missing out, You're really not missing out. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. You're not missing out whatsoever. So now going back to it, right? Going back to it. Let's see what else is here. What else is interesting? What else is cooking? I think it was just really this. Let me see. Intel's cooking. G. Yeah, a lot of these pairs is doing the same thing. I wanted to see retracement back up, react there, sell. Price didn't give me that as of yet. So for now, we're gonna be patient. We're gonna see what price decides to do. We're gonna react off of how price wants to move and just react from there. So bigger play, this is crazy. Bigger play on XBX up from that high to this low. We're seeing now where price is at 70. It hit this heavy one, rejected. We're probably gonna hit back this support resistance level and then bounce. 78 and 886 levels as well, right? So I really appreciate you guys' time. You guys taking the time to listen in, hear what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing, what's possible with the marketplace. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you getting value from these videos, and share this with your team members, friends, family members that may want to get a bit more information on this without necessarily just watching random videos on YouTube, because I believe the videos I've put together on YouTube are enough to help you get results. And that's what I'm doing to help a lot of people back in Africa or Nigeria get a lot of results, because they're before they even start, a lot of them are watching my YouTube and they're getting a lot of value from it, and they're able to pay themselves. So I appreciate you guys' time. Take good care of yourself. Once again, I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Peace out, guys. Sheesh.